friends, and welcome back to Collecting with Stan. And hey, I got a different camera. Look, you can actually see me. The only thing that's weird is my sunglasses. Oh my God, I look like Vader when he's dying. Oh, sorry. I didn't sleep last night, so I just had one of those nights where I couldn't sleep, but that's okay. It is a lovely 70-degree sunny day up here in northern Michigan, and I watched Brother Terry's um, fixed blade Friday this morning, and it kind of motivated me to do a fixed blade Friday. And I got a new fixed blade in today. I ordered it off from Amazon. I will put the link down below if you're interested. It's a Bowie knife combo set. You get a 2-piece Bowie set, stainless steel blade, black packwood handles with a nylon sheath. Pretty decent. I have the other set. There's another set that I got earlier that I really liked. This one here is not too bad. So far, looking at it, the thing I don't like is, well, I'll show y'all. But yeah, let's get into this. It's not a bad knife set. It's just, how do I want to say it so it's the way I mean it? There's a couple misses. That's all. That's the easiest way to say it. There's a couple misses on it. So you get the single sheath, which is kind of cool. But what sucks is there's no retention at all for the little baby blade. And you know, it's like, okay, you're out there in the woods, you're doing stuff, and all of a sudden, you know, your little baby blade just pops out and bites you. You know, beautiful, good looking, supposedly 440C, you know, a good looking knife. Otherwise, though, decent. I think it's probably, I'm not going to say it's full tang. I don't believe it is. You can see there how it goes into it. But, you know, it's a decent looking little knife. Little knife overall, just at 9 inches total. My hand's just a little over 9 inches. But yeah, decent little knife. But what I don't like is, like I said, there's no retention on the sheath. And the sheath, it just, because of the width of the other knife, the main knife, you kind of poke the sheath with that. That is the one, that is my biggest, I noticed that like instantaneously. I was like, well, cool knife. It's not bad looking. Decent little Bowie, you know. Okay, I'll put it in there. Stab, stab, stab. I'm like, well, this sucks. You know, then also, the other thing is still with the sheath. If you have the knife in there, it's hard to get the retention off this one, and it's almost impossible to re-put it. So you got to have the little one off. Now, let's move to just the sheath itself. Not a bad nylon sheath. Not a bad nylon sheath at all. Other than, like I said, there's no retention for the secondary blade. You can see Humvee there. Decently made, decent. I would say it's probably 600 Cutlery or I can't remember the numbers, but you know, it's pretty stiff. It's not, you know, totally flimsy. There's not really a plastic insert, which it wouldn't be bad if there was a plastic insert for the knives. The button clips nicely, or the snap clips nicely. Just, I don't know, just some little changes would make this so much better. So far, my honestly only complaint's totally the sheath, and it's totally the way that the secondary knife goes into the sheath and how it blocks everything and there's no retention. So I feel honestly that that's not a bad thing. The secondary, the main blade, is just a beast here. This thing's a good size blade. It's got good size to it. Still haven't fully cleaned it up. I should have fully cleaned it up. But you guys can watch me clean it up. Isn't that exciting stuff to watch? Paint drying. But the secondary blade is just a larger of the same style. The first one was 9 inches. This one's probably, I'm going to say 12 inches. Good size blade. Does have some type of blue wrap around here. I think it's probably some leftover stuff from when they made it. It's just, you can tell it's plastic wrap. I think it was like they missed it when they put it on the blade, because yeah, it's just plastic wrap. It's coming right off. But I wanted to show you that, you know, because I try to be honest with y'all. You know, would that stop me from purchasing this again? Oh heck no. You know, just some plastic that I can cut off. That was literally that easy to cut off. You know, is this down there in the tang area, or not? Yeah, at the tang area where it goes through the guard. But very well made. This full size one fits my big hand really, really well. Good sharpness out of the box. I should have brought a piece of paper out with me. I did not think about that. I apologize. Very, very well, highly polished blades. I really, oof, something's biting my leg. Sorry. Yeah, only I love summer, but man, there's critters. There's bugs and critters. But yeah, just a really good looking knife. And for the money, this is $40 on Amazon, shipped, if you have Prime. Got two beautiful knives, and even the smaller knife, is a little tight on my pink on my ring on my pointer finger here, but I could always do that, and it's not quite as bad. But the finger grooves are not made for that. But the smaller knife I just use for like little tasks and stuff, day to day stuff. If I was doing this everyday carry, this would be my mammer jammer. I'm going to go do some heavy batoning or something. It's got a nice swedge here. It is unsharpened. Decent thickness, and the blade steel, I think it's approximately an 1/8 inch. You know, um, Wood handles. I guess what I'd say is for $40 to get two. I haven't used it yet. To get two decent knives, I've seen other reviews on these where people have used them, and they the reviews are good. You know what I mean? They're well made. They stand up. It is 440 stainless, so it's not like a miracle steel. But again, you're paying $40 for two knives that can be used decently. I would say if you're in the market for a nice little kit, look at that. That is a beautiful knife. I don't care who the heck you are. That is just a beautiful knife. Fits well in the hand. But if you're in the market for a decent little set, here's the big problem. And I also don't like the sheath, how it fits. Everything that I dislike is the sheath. So I might maybe I'll have to reach out to like Jo, to John, or to Randy there, and see if I send them these knives, if they could make me a custom sheath for it where it still piggybacks like this. But I think if I was see here's the problem. You can't get it in there right with like that. I would see if maybe they could make the sheath a little bit, hang this one down further or something. I don't know, or maybe just get two sheaths made for it. Maybe I should reach out to them and see what they can do, because I think for everything I've read and seen about these Humvee knives is they're well made, and they feel to be well made. I haven't beat on them or nothing. I just got it in today, but that sheath sucks. I'm sorry, it just does. Um, you know, I want to be totally upfront and honest. Yeah, I paid $40 for these. Am I disappointed in the knives? No, the knives look great. I believe they'll work really good. The fit and finish is decent. For getting two knives for there's little things, um, but I believe they'll work fine. But it's just the sheath. Am I disappointed in the sheath? Yes, I am. I mean, it's a decent built sheath, but the design for the two knives together is just atrocious. It's not a good design, not a good design at all. Well, with that being said, we'll take one last look at the box here. This is part number, oops, I just dropped something. Oh, gel pack. This is a big 5. It's a HMV-BC-02-BK two-piece Bowie knife set, or Bowie knife set, black wood handles. It says $39.99, and that's what I paid, $40. Um, but again, like I said, would I buy it again? Yeah, yeah, I would. Sorry about hitting the camera. I would. I think it's going to be decent for the money, and like I said, I'm going to reach out to John, or maybe I'll reach out to Randy there. I don't know. I gotta figure out who I want to reach out to. There's no preference. I've never had a sheath made, but from anyone. So I'm just going to reach out and see what we can do, and see if they want me to send them the knives or just dimensions. I'd probably just as soon send them the knives. They can just send them back with the sheath. Then I know it'll cost a little bit more for me in shipping, but I'd rather they have it to make the sheath. So I got to reach out to them and see what we can do, see if we can get something made, because I think having two sheaths on this, or have them, whoever just we work out to do it, decide what they want to do. Well, wow. I guess with that being said, if you're interested in a two knife Bowie set, check it out. It's pretty cool. I think it's well worth the $40. You're probably going to hate the sheath, though. I know I do. With that being said, live long, prosper, and remember to collect your own way.